scalp brush. This stuff feels so good on my head. Stimulating my scalp is like immediately calming. All done. I am on Facebook on my computer with the giant screen because it helps me to see better. I have a dark theme because it's also easier to see with a dark theme, so that's really handy. That's a funny meme. So it's about 5 o'clock and I still haven't made that phone call. I'm running really low on spoons and I'm feeling tired already. It's like, ugh. But yeah, oh, also these, I don't know if I've shown you guys these, but I have these little clip-ons. These filter out blue light, so when I look at my computer screen, it's a lot more pleasant. But yeah, I'm gonna try to recover some energy. I'm probably gonna stim for a bit. I have a whole bunch of like stim toys and stuff here. And then I'm going to make that phone call. I also have Pandora on. I actually kind of just want to lay on the floor right now. Wee. Hi again. So like I am like really low on spoons, so I don't know how many more videos I can record today. But I guess I can show you guys a couple more things that I normally would do in the day if I had the spoons. But right now, I would mostly be spending my time, when I'm low on spoons, I'm mostly spending my time at the computer. Usually like on Facebook Messenger, just messaging people and sending emojis and stuff and memes. Or I will... sometimes I'll just sit here and just watch stuff on YouTube, or I just listen to music because that's all I have the energy for. But yeah, let me show you some other things that I usually do. So a couple of things I like to do. One of them is I have this whole Google Drive folder thing that's just got all of my fantasy stuff in it. So like all my world building things will go here, all my notes. Like here's like one of them, I'll put like pictures. This is something that I painted. This is like a location called the Angel's Temple. This is all just stuff for my fantasy novel. So I'll put like details of stuff. Like this is just like a location, so that's just a document about a location. But oh, I have so many tabs up. Normally I have honestly more than this. This is not very much. But yeah, so this is where I do my writing. I also use my computer for phone calls, and what I do is I have this nice little thing down here. This is actually Google Chrome, but it's like a specific instance of Google Chrome. I've like configured this so it specifically... Oh gosh, this was me writing some scripts for prank calls. I like started using AAC, or basically it's like alternate communication for phone calls, which is like text to speech, for when I have a hard time putting my words together. Like even right now, I'm having a hard time putting my words together. But I'll type. I'll be like, "Hello, I wanted to inquire about cookies."
Hello, I wanted to inquire about cookies.
So I will usually I'll use Google Voice, because Google Voice you can make calls from your computer. So that's pretty handy. There it is. So what you'll do is you'll put in a number, just whatever. You put in whatever number and then you press the call button. And then when it's calling, I will, I'll set this thing off. Like, I'll usually have a script. I have some pre-made scripts for this. Yeah, like, I'll just pretty much select it.
Thank you for your time.
Hit a keyboard shortcut.
I really appreciate it. Goodbye.
So I'll hit a keyboard shortcut, which sets it off. And normally I have to, so they don't think I'm a robot, I have to mention this. Basically, I have to tell them that I'm using assistive technology. Please don't hang up. I've only used it once or twice. Honestly, I tend to use Google Voice or just my phone just for verbal phone calls, but because then I don't have to explain. It takes energy just to explain why I'm using text-to-speech. But yeah, that's another thing that I do here on my computer. One other thing that I wanted to show you guys is I have a little area. This is like my sort of relaxing area. I'll usually make food, like, using the microwave or my hot plate over there. I've also got a fridge where I keep my food. And I'll make my food and I'll bring it here. I'll put it on that tray and I'll sit down. Normally I don't have the lights on like this. I don't like those lights. I'll usually have them off. And then I turn this on. This is like my TV, where I have like Netflix and stuff. And I've also got this other TV. It's a standard TV. This is for like my Nintendo and my PS3. The PS3 can do HDMI, so I can hook that up to there if I want. But yeah, like I got my Amazon Fire Stick, so if I want to watch something. I like to eat while I watch stuff. So like, this is a show I've been watching a lot. I finished it. Like, I already finished the entire series, but I started rewatching it because I like it that much. Like, immediately, it's just restarted it. And that's a funny thing about me and shows and movies and stuff. I like to watch things more than once. It's mostly because it's familiar. It's easy on my brain. So an interesting note about video games and shows and movies and stuff is, a lot of autistic people spend a lot of time doing those things. For me, it's like I actually can get information overload from some of it. So like that's part of also why I watch a lot of the same stuff over and over. Why I play a lot of the same games over and over. But there are some times when I don't even have energy to do any of that. Mostly the gaming. Like, I have to have energy to play games, even though it gives me energy in some ways. So it's really frustrating because I want to play more video games, but it does take up energy because it's like my brain is just struggling to process it.